While birth is a positive experience for many, for others it's more difficult. If you or your partner are suffering from symptoms such as nightmares or flashbacks, or avoiding things that remind you of the birth, it could be that you're suffering from PTSD.
PTSD is now spoken about a lot, post-traumatic stress disorder, and probably the reason it's talked about a lot is that we now know about heroes, soldiers returning from war zones with PTSD. It's actually a normal human brain reaction to going through very traumatic situations that you've been trapped into. And probably the most common cause in humans is childhood maltreatment, childhood traumatic experiences that leave people with a pattern of thinking, of feelings that are very typical. But it can also happen in people who are traumatized in adulthood. And those typical patterns are that moods become very unpredictable and very changeable, often with anxious moods, with angry moods, chopping and changing rapidly, feeling suspicious and frightened and always on edge and very, very wary about something terrible about to happen, imagining things very strongly, visions or hearing things in your own head, like a film or a play being played out, sometimes of the traumatic experience, but sometimes of very, very unpleasant things happening. And these sorts of patterns are particularly common in people who've been traumatized in childhood and who then have been re-traumatized at some stage in their adult lives. And of course, giving birth sometimes can in itself be such a traumatic experience that it either triggers PTSD symptoms or rekindles PTSD that was already there from previous traumas in life. If you think you've been suffering from these sorts of mood, thinking and behaviour symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, it's really important to get help. And although these things are sometimes misunderstood by professionals, don't give up until you've got that help. What's really important to remember is that it takes time to help people with PTSD. It's not something that a quick treatment with medication is going to sort out. It usually takes a few sessions of psychological treatment to help people with this, but that can certainly make a huge difference to people's lives. So don't hesitate to go and ask for help for this.